Hi guys, we're back on. I'm really sorry about the technical issue, but we're back with Artist Live Talk for today, day 7 of Sanskar Virtual Performance Festival. I'm Shruti from Team Sanskar, and today's performances will be live for another hour and a half. And today we are being joined by Ángel from Spain, who is our artist for the day, and he will share a little bit about his work and himself. We are waiting for Ángel to join and for the rest of you to tune in. If you have any questions for the artist, please send it in the question box or the comments below. Also remember, we still have a crowdfunding campaign for this initiative, so kindly donate any amount, big, small, or medium. It's equally appreciated. I will now invite Hello, Angel. I'm really
Hi.
sorry about that.
No, it's good.
Is it better now, or is the
Yeah.
echo still there?
Now perfect.
Okay, cool. Yes. So thank you again for joining us. You were sharing a little bit about your artistic journey. Do you want to just tell us again once more?
Right. Thanks to you, first of all. Well, I'm Ángel Garcés. I'm from Caracas, Venezuela, but living in Spain for 16 years, 17 years, because
Okay.
my mother's family is from here,
Okay.
and I've danced in Natalia Medina Dance School and a dance company too in Gran Canaria. And currently I'm living in Madrid,
Okay.
dancing and creating, and that's my life.
Okay. How long have you been in Madrid for?
This is my second year here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you been creating a lot of works in since you've been there?
The first work I started to create, it was the piece that is in the festival, Vamos. And I'm starting to a second one with two friends of mine
Okay.
that well, it's in the process.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the work that you made for the festival. What's the inspiration and the motivation for it?
Well, the motivation was really clear. It was Rafael Nadal, the tennis player. I've always obsessed with this player and with the obsessions that he has before each serve in the tennis match. And he always touched his pants, the shoulders, the nose, and left ear, the nose again, right ear, and that's
Wow.
I think is really crazy that he does this just to focus in the match. So that's inspired me a lot, and I thought that it was a great idea. But I always taking like a joke with my friends in the beach, just playing beach tennis. And a friend of mine, Che Jurado, told me, why do you why don't you do that on a piece? It was like, why not? And that's what started.
Wow, that's so interesting that you mentioned about this ritual almost. It's like a ritual
Yeah,
of
it's really crazy.
yeah, it's did you read about it? Did you notice it? What was it that
I
like how
love
did you observe this?
I love tennis, and I've watched tennis every tournament that is on TV, and I really Rafael Nadal's fan, and I've watched it in real life, and yeah, it's because I love tennis.
Right. Tell us a little bit about this wonderful choice of space. I mean, I think the choice of space is explained very well from your inspiration, but the music actually was very interesting. Tell us a little bit about that.
The space, the release, I don't like the like put in a tennis space, but I've watched with the clothes and the colors, and it was really interesting. Sorry,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
uh,
absolutely. I get that.
it was really good how I saw it. So I decided to record in that space. But I love to the clear space or wide space that only focus on the travel of the piece and the choreography. And the music is original, completely original, from the intro to the end by
Mm-hmm.
Javier Martinez, a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And we took well he on the release he taken the he takes the like a breath of Rafael Nadal.
Okay.
So and he's on the song
Mm-hmm.
in different moments.
Mm-hmm.
So with that and the sound of ball, he played
Mm-hmm.
a lot and create a trap based music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was very interesting because it's almost like someone playing tennis.
Yeah.
Did you imagine that you were playing with someone else, or was it like just you playing in the space?
No, I don't. I try to now imagine that it's a tennis match, just like an inspiration of the Rafael Nadal, the competitive part, and the humble that how humble is in the match, but not like a tennis, not like a tennis match. Or imagine that
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
playing, but is
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
inspiration is really clear and there is. Sometimes that I do like I
Right.
like how I say like sometimes it's like I'm playing, but I'm not imagining that I'm playing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand. How did you think of applying for a virtual festival, or how do you feel about performing in a virtual space? Was it something new, challenging, like strange? What do you feel about it?
I think it's a good idea, but it's really difficult become to the people like on a screen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So these are very handicap thing that we have to affront in the in that times in this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but it's very interesting, and it's with the use of cameras, uh, is more the people can be more creativity with the play with the camera, the gimbals. That's interesting too to do
Mm-hmm.
that in a theater you can do. You
Mm-hmm.
can't do.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you keep yourself motivated during this pandemic, and how did you keep yourself inspired? Because many artists and dancers are facing this challenge because dance studios are closed. There's no training happening at the moment. It's difficult to make money also as a artist and as a dancer. What keeps you motivated, and how were you inspired during this difficult time?
The release, I was feeling really lazy or tired because I'm
Mm-hmm.
hypochondriac too, and it was very difficult to me to think everything is good on me with my girlfriend here in my house. So for me, I try to respect my mind and my body, and if I want to train, I train it. But if I didn't feel it was good for me, I didn't. So I think that the key was respect myself and anymore.
Right, right. And when did you begin to create this work that we saw at the festival?
Sorry.
When did you start creating the work that we saw at the festival?
Uh-huh. I had the elements. I had the music. I had the inspiration, And at the end of the quarantine, I decided to shape it. And when isolation ended, I went to the studio quickly and started to
Mm-hmm.
shape all the elements that I draw and I thought during the quarantine.
Mm-hmm. You said that you were born in Caracas in Venezuela, right?
Yeah,
And did your dancing journey begin after you moved to Spain, or was it already from before then? Were you dancing also back there?
I started dancing in Canarias, in Canary
Okay,
Island, in
okay,
Canary Island. Uh,
okay. And what's your training been like? It's mostly contemporary dance?
I started dancing hip hop,
Okay.
but in Natalia Medina School is the school where I received classes is contemporary and ballet. So I taught classes in contemporary mostly.
Mm-hmm. And at the moment, how are you dealing with this pandemic in terms of just surviving and, because we all have rent and bills and a lot of things to do. And especially as dancers, I think everyone juggles multiple jobs. So tell us a little bit about that. What do you do
I'm a
for that?
really lucky person because I'm physiotherapist too, and
Oh, wow.
I'm working in rehabilitation in rehab center.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's been good because people after quarantine had a lot of uh, uh, headache,
Physical issues,
yeah, a
yeah.
lot. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, it's good because I have work in physiotherapy. But
Okay.
my girlfriend has a school, and it's very difficult to think or to organize
Mm-hmm.
the schedule or the teachers because we don't know anything.
Mm-hmm. Right. And what has it been like in Spain during this pandemic? Because in the beginning, it was a very badly hit country with the pandemic
Hmm?
when it began.
Hmm.
So, what has it been like over there? If you can tell us a little bit about the situation and also artistically, the situation, what is it like now?
Uh, I think the government is not taking too much seriously. It's like a play between them.
Hmm.
So it's very weird because people really don't know how to do. And government says it's good is or no, not right now they say that it's very bad.
Hmm.
Doctors say that it's not too much bad, and we don't know
Hmm.
really. It's
Yeah,
very weird.
right. Right. And what motivated you to apply to Sanskar? How did you hear about Sanskar festival?
I saw it in a dancing opportunities.com,
Hmm.
and for me it was really interesting that it's a Indian festival. And when I clicked in the festival, I saw that it was a part that their virtual festival. So that's good. That's what was good for me because I right now I'm scared to travel, and
Hmm.
I sent it, and it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch the other performances? What did you feel about? Have you been watching a few of them? Some days maybe you watched. What did you feel about them?
I feel too much creativity.
Hmm.
Like I felt like the point of view of cameras or point of view with the people in the with the cameras. And I think it's a good idea because it's what I told you before. It's like you have more um,
Openness somehow
yeah
to explore.
yeah
Yeah.
exactly more
And
possibilities with the cameras, with the gimbals, with the point of
mhm.
view is very interesting.
Are there any performances that you particularly enjoyed or that inspired you or made you feel something?
I don't remember the names, but I saw, I think it was today, with
Mm-hmm.
Italian guys
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was like here in the camera. I thought it
yeah.
was
Uh-huh.
that, but I don't remember the name.
Right, right, right. Yeah, I mean, there've been so many interesting performances also for us,
Mm,
like to see, because as you said, the creativity is amazing.
yeah,
A lot of unexpected things that are happening. What do you feel about this work that you have made, which is now showcased virtually? Do you think you will develop it more, or will you share it virtually or also in person with people? How do you see the piece developing in the future?
I think this piece is I think is a work in progress every time
Mm-hmm,
because there are a lot of parts that you can play. So every time is like a freestyle, and it's
mm-hmm,
every time is developing by itself.
mm-hmm. Okay. But do you think you will perform it also for a audience, live audience,
I
or
I
how do you
will
feel about
I
it?
would like to.
You would
Uh,
like to?
yeah, a lot.
Yes. If you guys send me some more questions if you have any. Someone says you should send your video to Rafael Nadal. That's a
I will
comment from
I will
someone.
I will try. I will try. It's very difficult.
Yeah, it would be. It's so interesting because as dancers or as creative people, so many things can inspire you.
Yeah, a lot.
I would never imagine like a sports person inspiring a piece. It's
Yeah,
a wonderful way of thinking, actually.
yeah. There's
And
a lot
where
of
do you
possibilities.
see, sorry,
No, no, no. It's good.
where do you see yourself as an artist, like in the future? What is like your dream or your vision for your artistic journey?
Well, I would like to travel a lot with my one of my pieces. So that I think that's my biggest dream.
Mm-hmm,
Travel, meet people from
mm-hmm.
every part of the world. I think it's my biggest dream. Travel
Right.
with my artistic work.
Is there any other parts of the world where you feel like the contemporary dance or the work that is being created inspires you a lot or is interesting to you?
I think in Asia, the work
Mm-hmm,
from there is really it's like wow, like the traveler in the space, the development in the creativity is I
mm-hmm.
this inspires me a lot, and I love Asian's work. So I would like to travel there.
Okay, interesting. Hopefully, you will come to India as well
Thank you.
and
Yeah, hopefully.
have the opportunity to learn here and dance a little bit. Um, so, what is the first thing that you would like to do when the pandemic is over? Like the first thing that you would do?
Travel,
Travel, just
no
get out
doubt.
of
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah.
house
No doubt.
and the city.
Yeah.
And is there any dance studios opening up in Madrid, or is everything at the moment still shut?
At the moment, well, August is a difficult time always in Madrid because
Hmm.
there's nobody here in the city. But in September, it starts to to open the dance schools and the dance company. So
Hmm. And how do you feel, like if you had one message for the dance community or one thing that dance can change somehow in this situation, not just this situation, in every situation,
mhm.
what do you think that is? What can dance or performance change in the world?
I think the personality of each one is and feel your rhythm and your work rhythm and not think too much how can I do just do it and try it and taste it and I think it's
Hmm.
that all we need, just like listen ourselves.
Listen to ourselves.
Yeah.
Right. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us today before we finish this artist talk?
Oh, thanks to you first of all for the your work in Sanskar Festival. Work is being great, and thanks to
Thank you.
support all the artists, and hopefully we've been dancing, we'll be dancing in a together in a moment.
Yes. Yes, hopefully, because we also have the Sanskar festival, which is like
Yeah.
we did it 2 weeks of training with 75 dancers from all over the world.
Hmm.
So that was very inspiring. And we hope that some of our beautiful dance creators and performers can join us for that as well. Because it's normally in a festival, like you meet face to face, you meet so
Yeah.
many people, you can talk a lot. And this is also interesting because I have had the chance to talk one on one with so many
Yeah.
of the artists from the festival. But yes, I hope we can meet in person and exchange more ideas and talk a little bit more. I would like to thank you for joining us
Thank
for
you.
this talk, taking your time out, for showing your wonderful work at the festival.
Thank you.
There are so many comments that are saying that it was brilliant work. Salutation from Canary Island friends. There are some comments in Spanish, which unfortunately I don't think I will be able to understand.
That's a friend of
But
mine.
yeah, lovely, your friends coming to support you.
Yeah.
Yes, but thank you so much for
Thank you.
taking your time out. And I wish you all the best for your artistic journey, your future travels. And hopefully, your travels will bring you also to India.
Hopefully,
So,
yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys for joining us today for the last day of Sanskar Virtual Performance Festival. We have a few more interesting announcements coming up, so stay tuned to our social media channels, our website. The crowdfunding is still on, guys. This crowdfunding is collecting support, financial support for all the artists that have been part of Sanskar, that have put together the Sanskar Virtual Performance Festival. As we all know, we're in a difficult time, but we're very thankful for the artistic community coming together and inspiring us, and also the audience, the wonderful audience that has supported this initiative all this while in forms of donation, wonderful messages, just a lot of support. We thank you. And the beautiful team at Sanskar has also been working very hard to put this platform together, and we are very grateful from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for future announcements. Please go to the website and watch the performances of today. Also, donate, spread the word. If you're in a position where it's hard for you to donate right now, please spread the word to your family and friends, and support our wonderful artists that have put up some beautiful work during this difficult time. Thank you so much. And we will see you soon. Stay tuned to Sanskar. Bye.